What's up, everybody? It's your brother Hui. It is indeed a beautiful day out here, somewhere out there in Tasmania, this beautiful island that I now call my home. I'm so blessed, I'm so blessed, I'm so lucky to be alive right now at this moment in time. Yeah. Even though I have to go to work tonight, doing night shifts, meanwhile everybody is sleeping, everybody is cozy underneath their blankets. Tonight I grind. But that doesn't stop me from making the most out of my day. I'm not saying this in a defeatist sense that I'm giving up. There's nothing I can do about it. No. I'm saying this because I have accepted reality. This is what is going to happen. And I'm happy about it. I'm happy. I'm truly happy. I'm truly grateful for this opportunity for me to be even sitting right here in nature, talking about my life, sharing my thoughts with the world. I'm so freaking lucky, and I don't even realize it sometimes. I was listening to this audiobook this morning. I think it's called Ikigai. It's a Japanese term that roughly translates to happiness, I guess. And it talks about this group of people on this island of Okinawa, how they live to be one of the oldest people in the world, and they are thriving. They are thriving in old age. They're not living in misery. They're not suffering in their old age. They are thriving in their old age. And it makes me question, how did these people do it? How can they maintain this happiness, this vitality up until their old age? And what it comes down to many basic principles that I believe I'm already sort of doing, and a lot of you are already doing. It's just that people need to realize that these things are not meaningless. They keep you healthy and alive for a long time, and you're not going to be suffering in your old age. Trust me, if you're doing these things, you will live to the old age that these people are currently at and stay happy the whole time. Now, as you all know, life is not always happy, go merry. There'll be ups and downs, and that's life, I'm no stranger to unhappiness and loneliness and all these negative feelings. We call them negative feelings, but they are not really negative. They are a part of the spectrum of human emotions. You're meant to go through these stages so that you can make meaning out of your life. Trust me, if your life is just stable the whole time, it will be very boring. And you will not be stimulated, you will not be challenged, you will not come into a greater understanding of yourself if you keep yourself stable the whole time. And yeah, I'm not saying to go out there and make your life really unstable, get into really toxic relationships, putting yourself in danger. And no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you need some sort of stress in your life. You need a degree of stress, a degree of sadness even, to appreciate the beauty of life. And this is what a lot of religions seem to say as well. Coming from a past religious background, I know that my Christian peers, they take pride in suffering. Now, there's a lot of things I disagree with Christianity, but something that I agree is that suffering does bring some sort of meaning into your life. Anyways, enough rambling. What was I talking about? Yeah, the Okinawa people. In Japan, they get to live to a very old age. And what it comes down to And keep in mind, these people, they've been through hell. Yeah, like the Japanese during the World War, as you all know, they are notorious for all of these atrocities, and wars are never fair or right. All sides are at fault in wars, and I think the Americans did some horrific things as well. The bombing of these islands and the atomic bomb, you know, like these people, you would think that being through war would have made them really miserable people and they would have lived a hard life, but it's not the case. In fact, it's the opposite. These people, they don't hold any grudges against anyone. They view everybody as their brothers, and that's one of the main key thing in order to live a happy, long life. You don't hold grudges against people. That's what I'm trying to do as well. I'm trying to forgive. Forgive all of my past relationships, forgiving people who have done me wrong, forgiving my parents even for, I don't know, mistreating me, neglecting me. I forgive them. I love them. They didn't know any better. And yeah, also, talking about night shifts, I said before, night shifts. Multiple studies have linked night shift to an increase in these illnesses: heart attack, diabetes, stroke, depression. When you're a shift worker, you're more prone to these risks. I'm not denying that. I'm saying night shifts, it disrupts your normal sleeping, waking cycle. Your internal organs are fighting for dear life. They're thinking, we normally secrete these hormones at this time, but this guy, he's staying up late. What the hell is going on? Yeah, your body goes into stress because it thinks you're in danger. That's just your body's way of trying to protect yourself. And stress, no, undoubtedly, stresses are gonna make you die faster. So yeah, the more time, keep in mind, you guys, the more time you spend on the internet, the more time you look at these things, the more time you want to open your mind and see the truth and eat the black pill and see reality. The more you do that, the more stressed out you're gonna be. I don't care if it's the truth. The more stressed out you are, the more likely you're gonna get these illnesses, and the quicker you're gonna die. And you're not gonna die a happy death. You're gonna die suffering from these illnesses. Your choice. Your choice. Whether you want to see the truth or whether you want to live a relaxed, chilled out lifestyle, it's up to you, man. And yeah, that's why I think a lot of these critical analysis videos are doing me no benefit. They might be interesting to watch, but I don't see the point. Like, why stressing out about why you are undesirable? Like, what are some quick ways to make money so that you're on top of the food chain? And the other thing as well, all of these entrepreneurs, they say you need to make money, you need to hustle in your teens, in your 20s, in order to retire early. The Okinawa people, they stay active and they retire much later in life. They don't retire at all. They stay working until the day that they die. And while on paper it might sound good that these entrepreneurs are helping you in order to set your life up for success and make enough money so that you can retire early, I don't see the point in doing that. I would be really bored if I retire early. Now, I know there are nuances out there, and people say you shouldn't be a workhorse for the rest of your life. You shouldn't be slaving away in a corporate position. And I do agree to a certain extent. I'm just saying, don't be a workaholic and work your entire life, but you need to work. You need to work. Work gives your life meaning. Believe it or not, work actually gives my life meaning. And Yeah, now that I think about it, night shifts actually not too bad. I am not overworking myself. I work at the right dosage. And I know that after these night shift runs, I get to sleep in. I get a few days off and I get to recharge. So in a way, it stresses my body a little bit, but just enough to not make me so bored. Just enough to challenge my mind a little bit. And the other thing about the Okinawa people as well, how they stay alive for so long, is because they are mentally stimulated. Their brains are constantly working and there are always challenges. I said not to stress too much, but the right amount of stress in your life can be very beneficial for you in staying alive. Now, I don't know how scientific what some of these things I'm saying truly are, but yeah, that's what I can gather from learning about these people. They stay alive for longer because they keep themselves busy, active. They find meaning in their work. They don't retire early and sit around enjoying a luxurious lifestyle in their old age and doing nothing. They stay busy up until the day that they die, doing meaningful work that brings meaning to their life. So they're not lazy. They are constantly being mentally stimulated. I am being mentally challenged. I am being challenged mentally working these shifts because it forces my body to go out of sync, and yeah, it does provide some novel stimulus to my body. That's what I'm trying to say. Breaking away from this routine. That's why I like rotational shift work. Am I coping? Yes, I am. The other thing as well, try to avoid stress. See things and accept things. Don't be in denial. Focus on the right here, right now. Be present. Those are the main things in keeping you stay alive for longer. Going to the gym, going out into nature. Man, I'm still thinking about my wingspan. I have long ass arms. You can probably see on the screen. Yeah, and going to the gym, challenging myself mentally. I need to work on my technique. I need to work with what I have, these long ass arms. Yeah, I think I'm doing the right thing. I think I truly am doing the right things. I'm not stressing too much about it. I'm not stressing I'm behind, I'm falling behind. My peers are, are way ahead of me in this life game. But what I don't see is the behind the scenes. A lot of these guys, they get into a relationship, they get married, they're stressing out. And I'm not saying to not get into relationships, not to get married. I still want to have that sort of stress in my life. It's going to give my life a lot more meaning. But at the same time, I shouldn't be stressing so hard about it. It's going to happen. And having a youthful mindset is also beneficial. Like, you don't have to have everything figured out. That's something an old person would say. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Stay strong. God bless. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you're happy, and I hope you're healthy. Stay strong, and I'll speak to you soon.